Steve Smith manages the A-Plus Pawn Shop in Sugarland, Texas.
On a typical day at the pawn shop, we buy guns, we sell guns, sell jewelry.
For 20 years, the store has been a safe place to work. But on March 28th, Steve would find himself in a terrifying battle for his life.
Go, go, go!
The pawn shop has been in the Smith family for 2 generations. Despite many years without incident, Steve knows that you can never be too safe.
Best thing my father ever taught me was to keep an eye on people coming into the pawn shop.
Steve's assistant, Melissa, helps run the front of the store. But she's more than an employee. She's a friend.
She'd worked for us for 15 years.
The afternoon started out like any typical day at the pawn shop.
It was a nice spring day, and it was very slow at the pawn shop that particular day.
But the slow afternoon soon takes a fast turn for the worse. Steve and Melissa are at the front counter when they notice 3 men approaching the store.
Go, go, go!
The minute I saw them, I knew they were up to no good. They were dressed in black, they had guns. I knew something bad was going to happen.
Within seconds, the gunmen burst into the store and unload a barrage of bullets.
I never felt so close to death before in my whole life. One had a 12-gauge shotgun, one had a 9mm handgun, another one had a .40 caliber handgun. They all were loaded to the max. They planned on killing us.
Steve snatches a .38 special that he keeps beneath the counter.
First thing that went through my mind was just grab the gun. Thank goodness I did, because the next 3 seconds was the scariest of my life.
The lead gunman's first shot strikes Melissa. She falls to the ground while Steve takes cover.
Gunshots sound like cannon blasts. I knew they meant business. Things happened so quick I couldn't think at all. One actually hit about 2 feet above my head where I was ducking at. If I hadn't ducked, the blast would have taken my head off. I just reacted as fast as I could. I just stuck my hand above the counter and just started firing. I felt it was my duty to protect us and defend our store. I wasn't going to let these guys get away for anything if I could help it.
Steve fires off every round of the revolver.
I had 5 bullets in that gun.
One shatters the glass of the storefront's window.
My heart was racing pretty good. I thought for a while I might die.
Without missing a beat, Steve slides down the counter, grabbing a second loaded pistol. He takes aim, but can't believe what happens next.
They came in approximately halfway through the pawn shop. Felt the bullets whizzing by them and the glass breaking, and they realized they weren't going to get out without a fight. They stopped and reversed and went the other way.
Steve frantically dials 911. His father, Russell, hears the shots from the back office and springs into action.
He heard the shotgun blast. He comes out of the back with his rifle like a cavalry.
Russell charges out of the store after the fleeing gunman.
I had mixed feelings when my dad ran out, but I wanted him to protect us too.
While running to their getaway car, the thugs fire back at the store and towards Russell. Thankfully, he returns unharmed. But the nightmare inside is far from over.
I thought it was all over, but I couldn't be more wrong.
While Steve is on the phone with 911, he discovers that Melissa has been shot in the neck.
I saw the blood gushing from Melissa's throat. I thought she was going to die. She was almost in shock when it happened because she was kind of dazed and confused when it was going on. I was trying to do anything I could to save her life. I told her to lay down and to put the towels on her neck to keep her from bleeding so much.
Incredibly, Melissa beats the odds and makes a full recovery. Steve knows his quick action meant the difference between life and death.
I believe that particular day I saved all 3 of our lives. If I'd been 1 second slower, I'd probably be dead now.
Steve has only one regret.
If I had to do it all over again, I believe I would have more firepower than I did, because if I had more bullets in the gun, I feel like I could have stopped them. It makes me mad that somebody thinks they can rob me and get away with it. They came in pretty cocky, but they left as cowards.
6 months later, the gunman who shot Melissa is arrested. He's now serving an 11-year prison sentence. The A-Plus Pawn Shop had a 20-year track record of peaceful operation.
Never thought in a million years I would face what I faced on March 28th.
Go, go, go!
Steve now knows that everything can change in an instant.
I know this whole ordeal only lasted for 3 seconds, but it was the scariest 3 seconds of my whole life.